everyone. I've been trying to do my first Appetizer Wednesday today. Hi, Eric. And I have epically failed today. If you have not met me yet, I am Rachel Glazer. My handle's on the screen. That's actually for Twitter and Facebook if you'd like to follow me at GlaznerKim. I'm part of the Mobile Fellows group at Periscope State Community College. You can see some of our information at the bottom there. @PSMobs is their Twitter handle, and also our blog site, which I'm actually going to show you guys. Oh man, so I just epically failed on Periscope for sure. Don King, one of my colleagues here at Periscope, we've been talking a lot about Periscope. We've been using it for various events here on campus, and even though he posted a list of how-tos and tips, and he's personally given me some tips, I am struggling with Periscope a little bit. I'm not unfamiliar with Periscope. I've been using this to record my classes this semester, actually. You just turn on the camera, it starts going, it sends out to Twitter. My students know that I use this so they could follow along if they had to miss class that day live on Twitter and post comments. And I also encourage my students to post comments as we're going along. You know, maybe I missed their question in class and they wanted to make sure I got to it later, or maybe they were feeling shy and they just wanted to know that they had this question. But so what I was trying to do was to do my first appetizer. Hi! And the appetizer sessions are going to be a little bit of a how-to. I'm going to share some of the ed tech stuff I'm working on, stuff I personally do in my class, any fun new education technology or emerging technologies I've learned about that week, and hopefully you guys find it interesting. So these will be on Wednesdays if you want to tune in for a future one. So I was going to do a tutorial on how to project with your iPad. Hi! But that tutorial failed. I definitely failed. I didn't have enough battery charge. I think I started at 50% on my phone, which is now completely dead. The Periscope app actually froze twice while I was using my phone. I have a lot more freezing issues with Periscope on my phone than I do with my iPad. Did any of you guys have that problem? And so it froze twice, so I had to keep starting over. And then when I went to go do it the third time, my phone died. Hi, thanks for joining. So now I'm having to give my Appetizer Wednesday on my iPad. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'll show you. I had it propped up on a phone holder. And I don't know why people leave inappropriate comments like that either. Ooh, Periscope! I don't want this negative experience to deter you from using Periscope. Again, it's really easy to use, and I want to show you a few of our social media sites in case you'd like to follow for the future. So over here, again, here's my handle in case you want to follow me on any of my social media sites. As you can see, this is my Twitter page. So I'm actually using Periscope to record my classes. And I'll actually show you why. I mentioned my students could watch it on Twitter. So in real time, you can see on Twitter, it says, right now, Miss Glazner is doing something on Periscope. So if my students are sick, which happens frequently this time of year, they can get on here and watch live and post comments live. Normally I have this attached to this holder. I really like this holder. It expands so it can hold my phone, my iPad mini, or a full-size iPad. And I usually actually have it out in the middle of the classroom, and it's recording my screen for my students to be able to watch. I have it over here right now. It's flexible. I was trying to hold it so I could do a better Periscope for you guys. This probably looks kind of shaky because I'm having to hold an awkwardly large iPad. So in real time, Periscope lets your social media sites know that you are on, and that is one of the big things I really like about Periscope. Thank you for the hearts. And then if you're using Periscope, you have to get Catch. It's catch.me. And what Catch does is it saves your videos for later, and you can share your videos with your followers. The Periscope app only keeps your video for 24 hours, but the Catch Me site keeps it indefinitely. It's a cloud service. So this is my Catch site. You can see where I was trying to do the appetizer sessions earlier, and again, this one, it froze, so I could barely get through it. And then with this one, my phone died. So epic fail. But you can actually see where I record some of my class lectures here. Hi, thanks for joining. And something that a lot of people don't know Catch does, besides the sharing feature with its permanent link or on your social media sites, is you can actually add lists. And it makes it easy for you to keep track of, and anybody who follows you to keep track of as well. So if you're going to use or try out Periscope, have a full battery, have something to hold your phone steady, and get catch.me. Again, it's free, and you can see that I'm using my Twitter handle to kind of keep track of everything. So sorry guys for this failure, but I wanted to show you guys where you could get future information from the Mobile Fellows. We actually have a blog site, and you can just Google PSCC Mobile Fellows blog, or if you want the actual website, here it is, blogs.pstcc.edu. A few of us get on here and we write about new educational technology. This one right here had a podcast to go with it. You can see what I was referencing earlier in this video, Don King giving us some tips on Periscope here, and I did not heed the warnings well enough. But we put all kinds of information out here. Several of us work on this. You can leave us comments and interact with us this way. Usually when I do APPetizer Wednesdays, this site will be housing my videos and the links as well. So if you miss it, you could come to our blog site and catch up on those videos. So sorry about this week's fail, but again, usually we're going to do these APPetizer Wednesdays. A few more things I learned about Periscope, and I'm not sure if Don had these in his blog post or not, is you'll notice that I'm doing this vertically now. I learned that doing it horizontally, if I turn this, it just doesn't work out. It gives you a weird orientation on the screen, and then on top of that, if you're on a phone or on a smaller mobile device, right now I'm on a full-size iPad, it gives you a strange orientation. So it is made to use in the vertical position. When I was rewatching some of my videos, I could tell that that looked kind of strange. Also, something I noticed, my phone's an Android, and the camera on this isn't as good as my iPad. I'm not really sure why that is. I don't see that quality difference when I'm doing photos with my phone versus my iPad, especially the front-facing cameras. This front-facing camera actually should be a good bit better than my iPad that I have, but the video quality right now is looking a lot better than my phone was. So if any of you guys know why that is, that would be helpful. Hi, thank you for joining. So I'm failing at Periscope, but I want you guys to try it out. It's a free service. It's a good way to make quick videos. It's an easy way to reach your students. It's a good way to connect with people live on your social media. So think about checking it out. And follow me on my social media. Follow the Mobile Fellows. And I hope to hear from you guys next week when I actually try to get an APPetizer Wednesday.